Shalom Aleichem, everyone. It is during Ben Zmanim now. We've ended our Zman. Baruch Hashem, a very successful Zman. Just finished Yam L'Yam. And I am on my way to Poland for a week, beginning of the first week of Nisan. I wanted to share with you a very short idea that pertains to Chodesh Nisan. And there's a very, very striking bracha, an interesting halacha. This is found in Siman Reish Chavav. And the halacha, sif echad, there's only one sif in this entire siman. Haroa pirchei ilan ma mevarech. What bracha does one make when he sees pirchei ha'ilan, when he sees the fruit trees starting to blossom? So the Mechaber says, Hayotze b'mei Nisan, when a person goes out in the days of Nisan, v'ro'a ilanos, and he sees trees, shemotzim perach, he sees the trees starting to blossom. Omer, he makes a bracha. Baruch atah Hashem Elokeinu melech haolam, shel chiser ba'olamo klum. Hashem there's nothing lacking in this world. Ubara bo brios tovos, vilanos tovos, lehenos bohem b'nei adam. And that's the bracha. He makes a bracha that basically thanking Hashem for giving us everything we need. The bracha is a unique bracha. It's only said once a year. It can only be said in Chodesh Nisan. For those watching in Chutz La'aretz, there are only 4 brachos in Chutz La'aretz that are said one and only one time a year. This is one of them. The second one will be saying Mitz Hashem on Erev Pesach al Bir Chametz. We say a bracha lahadlik ner shal Yom HaKippurim once and only once a year. And then the bracha of Nachem in Shemona Esrei during Tisha B'Av is the last bracha that we only say once a year. But as I was looking at this halacha, and I always get excited, I go out to my backyard. Baruch Hashem, we have orange trees, we have lemon trees, we have pomegranate trees in my backyard. It's always a thrill. My wife loves Nisan, where the orange trees are starting to blossom. They're giving over a beautiful, beautiful fragrance. But my question is as follows. Why is this bracha specifically during Chodesh Nisan? Specifically when the fruit trees are starting to blossom. If we're going ahead and thanking Hashem that He gives us everything, that lo chiser ba'olamo klum, so why not make the bracha when the fruit trees are already bearing fruit? When that orange tree is already laden with oranges that are the size of small watermelons. Why not make the bracha at that time? Why are we making the bracha seemingly prematurely at the stage where they just have these flowers and there's no fruit there whatsoever? So perhaps there is a linkage between this bracha and Chodesh Nisan in general. You see, perhaps one could argue, and I have not seen this in any sefer, so if you don't like it, it's on me. Perhaps the idea is that what we're really making a bracha for, and perhaps the greatest gift that Hashem gives us, shelo chiser ba'olamo klum, is we're not making a bracha on the fruit. What we're making a bracha on is the potential. And as we see that fruit tree starting to blossom, so right now it's been dormant all winter. Now leaves are starting to come out. Now flowers, it's starting to flower. What we see now is a potential. The potential is starting to emerge. It is not at all emerged yet, but the raw materials are evident and they're there. And we know with tremendous confidence that if we do our job over the next couple of months, then come winter time, when we go out to that tree to go ahead and pick some oranges, we're going to have luscious and beautiful oranges. So the bracha we make is not when we have the oranges, but when we have that potential, when the potential is now there, evident, and we know what that potential can come. Perhaps that's the greatest bracha of all. Hashem did not give us a world that was a finished product. Hashem gave us a world of raw materials. And it's on us to take that raw material and realize a potential. Hashem created human beings. Chaser. A man needs a bris milah. And in that sense, we have to be mashlim the bria. We have to perfect ourselves. It's all potential. And then it's on us to carry it forward. Perhaps that's this bracha during Chodesh Nisan, and perhaps that's the message of Chodesh Nisan. You see, Chag Pesach is a stage. We celebrate, we commemorate Yitzias Mitzrayim. But to be perfectly honest, in the Haggadah we'll say this wonderful tefillah, a wonderful song. Ilu hotzianu Hashem Mitzrayim velo dayenu. It would have been dayenu? Would it really have been enough if we just got out of Mitzrayim and then we were stuck forever in the Midbar? So, nice niggin. Important idea. And yes, we have to give gratitude even for the small things, even for the stages. Perhaps that's the message. But I think it wouldn't have been dayenu. The idea of Yetzias Mitzrayim was the beginning of a process. Chodesh Aviv is a time where we see the potential. Yetzias Mitzrayim was Klal Yisrael given this tremendous potential to go and receive the Torah, to go and live that Torah, to go into Eretz Yisrael and be kovesh haaretz and live a complete national, religious, spiritual life in Eretz Yisrael. The potential was spawned. The blossoming of the Jewish people happened in Chodesh Nisan. But then the mission was to carry it forward, to realize that potential, to take it to the next level. And perhaps that's this bracha in Chodesh Nisan, right around Chag HaPesach of Birchas Hailanos. Shelo chiser ba'olamo klum. Nothing is lacking in our world, because Hashem gives us all of that potential. And then it's on us to carry that potential forward. And perhaps that's the greatest gift of all. Not that Hashem gives it to us on a silver platter, but that we have to work for it, that we have to develop ourselves, that we have to achieve. And we do so. And then it's not only Hashem's raw materials, but it's something that empowers us and is us. And that perhaps is an idea of what this bracha is all about. Whether you're in Chutz La'aretz or in Eretz Yisrael, find those fruit trees. Find that blossoming. Find that potential. And Mirz Hashem will be zoche to a real sense of a Chodesh Aviv Tov, a Chag Aviv Tov, and a tremendous sense of Geula.